The Last of Us is full of nightmarish human fungi creatures, and in The Last of Us Part 2, Naughty Dog decided to make them something straight out of a survival horror title. Known infected have been updated with more detailed character models and attacking patterns. However, Naughty Dog went even further and teased brand new infected, one of which is the Shamblers, made possible thanks to the increased rainfall that explode when close to non-infected targets, send in a massive amount of corrosive spores, but also a new, more powerful infected only made possible under very specific conditions. Today, we are going to talk about the Rat King. There's only one Rat King that we encountered throughout the Last of Us series, and it was made possible in the basement of the Hospital of Seattle. As Abby travels downstairs to locate medical supplies, you can obtain documents that convey that the people within the sector were quarantined and left to die, with people strapped to stretchers as they lost their minds. The birth of the Rat King was made possible because all these infected patients were locked inside the trauma center and eventually grew into one being. Since they were unable to die, they never turned into spore plants. Instead of dying and fruiting into spore plants, the infected remained alive and inactive. Coupled with the heavy spore exposure, the infected eventually fused together into one being. Currently, there is only one instance of a Rat King ever appearing, and considering that the very specific conditions needed in order to create one, it's very unlikely that we would find another in The Last of Us, but anything is possible. Unlike most infected that charge their victim but eventually give up once interest is lost or they lose sight of the victim, the Rat King will actively chase their target, even using basic problem solving to locate new routes to find and hunt down their target. This superorganism is a composition of multiple infected and considered the 6th stage of infection. It consists of every type of infected fused together into one being that work together. This creature surpasses the bloater in both strength and defense, smashing through multiple steel doors with blinding speed. It has the ability of each of these infected, able to throw and disperse corrosive spores like bloaters and shamblers. It has incredible hearing thanks to its clicker echolocation and speed to match the stalkers. If grabbed, the creature will break Abby's neck instantly without any way to escape. Like the bloater and the shambler, the Rat King has heavy fungi armor with a gray coloration which indicates that it's stronger than any other infected. Like all infected, the Rat King is highly flammable, but due to its size and defenses, has double the health of a bloater. Using a Molotov will weaken its defenses. However, if enough damage is done, it would cause the infected that make up the creature to separate from the Rat King and act independently. It's unclear how much the creature can separate into independent beings, but once separated, that infected resembles a mix between a clicker and a stalker with both behavior and look. It can throw corrosive spores similar to the bloater, along with increased defenses, indicating that anything that separates from the Rat King will carry on its abilities. When killed, all the creatures that make up the Rat King will die along with it. However, any creature that separates from the Rat King will continue to live. And that does it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video as we dive deeper into the Rat King. Please leave a like and a comment, it does help me out a lot. Also check out my other Last of Us Part 2 videos and my Last of Us Part 1 videos. I have a walkthrough for each title, including an analysis video explaining why Joel's death made no sense, a review for the title where I explain whether this game is the masterpiece that all the media outlets are saying it is. Anyway, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all next time. Stay awesome, everyone.